Hey everyone, it's Bethany from Beth and Books and welcome back to this book nook. Welcome! From the title of this video, you can tell that I am very sleep deprived. This ring light might be making up for it, but let me tell you, I am mentally drained. Here is a snippet of me trying to make a carrot cake a couple of hours ago. And, oh, this is on back to front. Maybe. So if I'm looking dishevelled and greasy, I played teachers versus students football at lunchtime today, and I'm still wearing the same David Bowie leggings and slippers. Well, I didn't play in the slippers, but long story short, it's 10 o'clock at night and I should sleep, but instead I want to unhaul some books. So I'm going to challenge myself to unhaul 15 of these novels in the spirit of this board placard that I have not changed in at least 6 months. Quantity over quality. Wait. Quality over quantity. Oh, quality over quantity. I'm going to challenge myself to unhaul 15 books. I will put a number up on the screen right now of how many books I currently own, and then I will do a pie chart when I am more coherent in editing version me. Of how many percentages of that book, of that pile of books that I have read and haven't unread. Oh, great start already. Let me fuel myself with some hydration. Why are you dripping? You may have seen recent videos, I'm not sure if part 2 has come out yet, but I've recently amassed some books thanks to it being my 25th birthday this month. Quarter of a century. Thank you all so much for the well wishes. Anyway, you've probably had enough of me yabbering at this point. We're going to go into it. 15 books are coming off of my shelf. I will preface this by saying if I unhaul one of your favourite books, don't be personally offended. And also, if you're wondering where these go, if they're worth a couple of books, I'll try sell them to, you know, put back into the shelves. Otherwise, I will just be donating them. So, I have not looked at my shelves. I have not pre-planned this out. I am mentally incapable of coherent thought. So this will be interesting. Yeah. Let's do this. Left to right, I have my wrapped books and journals and photo albums. So that shelf is not going to be touched because I'm not about to get rid of any of that. However, we do... Wait, I feel like this light is a bit bright. Hang on. It's blinding me. I think that's better. However, my thrillers, fantasy, and contemporary and classic shelves I'm gonna get books from. I feel like because we can see the thriller shelf, we're going to start here. First and foremost, welcome, oh wait, we can't fully see. Welcome to my Stephen King collection. I'm not gonna get rid of, wait a second. Oh, I totally forgot I had a double up of Misery copies. Which cover is best? Which one should I keep and which one should I'll probably just give away, ask if any of my friends want them first. Oh, okay, the spines have sold it for me. Out of these two spines, I love this one first. There's something about Stephen King books with that like massive Stephen King name, and also look at how creepy, I forgot her name. I have read this one actually. Oh, it doesn't tell us her name on the back. Oh, I've forgotten. But look how creepy she looks. Whereas that one, but that has the axe in the back. They're both so good, but that one's spine does sell it for me. So this is the one I'm keeping. Oh, I might clear this shelf off and make this the books I'm unhauling shelf. One copy of Misery is the first one to go. I feel like I've had both of these books on my shelf for quite a while. I picked them up brand new from the warehouse when there was a big sale, and I'm going to make myself get rid of one of them. And reading the backs of both of them, I think I'm going to get rid of Fowler's Fair, just because out of the blurbs, this one sounds more interesting. It's about academy, and I love a good school setting. Call me weird, but I love it. And also it sounds like dark academic, and I haven't heard of this book much. So if it is good, it'd be a really good one to recommend. So this one is going to be the second book on the Unhaul shelf. Okay, we're off to a decent start. Okay, just like stay. Please stay, Miss Hannah Capin. You know what? This can go too. This might be a bit of a controversial one. We started reading this as a Beth Ann Books like read along over on my Instagram, and I DNF'd it. I did not like it. Slash I only got, oh look, I've actually still got my thing marking it. I got 52 pages in. So I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves me right, oh, my forehead is so greasy. Oh, I just made it worse. If memory serves me right, I just was not hooked, and after 50 pages of a murder mystery, I wanted more, and because of that bad start, I don't think I'm ever going to continue reading it, so I'm going to put this one down as an unhaul. Let me move you up so you can see what I am doing. Alright, I'm looking at these two at the moment. Fellside I picked up because I was really recommended Emma Carey from someone, and also I was given Trials, oh that's the second book, the Book of Coal series as an ARC, and I really liked the Book of Coal, so when I saw this on sale I picked it up. It was $5 for a hardcover, but I think I was buying books with my eyes and it doesn't sound like anything too wow. Essentially it's about a maximum security prison on the edge of the Yorkshire Moors. It's not the place you'd want to end up, but it's where Jess Moulton could be spending the rest of her life. It's a place where the walls whisper and one boy, see that's kind of intriguing, and one voice belongs to a little boy with a message. Oh, I think maybe I'm too personally attached. It's Yorkshire. If you don't know, I moved to New Zealand when I was 7. Actually, random tangent here. I always thought I moved to New Zealand when I was 9, but I was doing the sums. I'm pretty sure I was 7. So for my whole life, I thought I had 2 more years in England. But no, which means I've had, yes, the majority of my life, but like an extra 2 years as a Kiwi, which, I don't know, I had a little identity crisis, but yeah, I'm like attached to the Yorkshire Moors. So I will get rid of Suicide Club then. It's a near future New York. Medical technology has progressed far enough that immortality is now within reach, but only for the deserving. These people are the lifers, those who display the best chance of living forever. Genetically perfect 100-year-old Leah is the poster girl for lifers until essentially I think she starts getting careless and then starts being hunted by the state. I think I picked this up because it sounded really intriguing, and I loved Scythe series, which had that idea of mortality, immortality, genetic modification, but I can get rid of this one, even though the spine is beautiful. I can get rid of this one, and if I still want to read it, I can pick it up at the library or elsewhere. That's 4. Fellside can go back on the shelf. Alright, skimming through that thriller shelf, I think, oh, I'm standing on my kneeling on my tippy toes, and my balance is not as good as I thought. I think that's it for my thriller shelf. I will go through my fantasy shelf. I feel like this is going to be the hardest one to unhaul books from. So let me rearrange you. We'll go top, although you can't see very well. Sorry! We'll go top to bottom. Alright, I just brought down, how many books is that? 5 books that I'm going to reread the blurbs of and see if they are something I'm interested in keeping on my shelf. Oh, yes! Dinner was good. Alright, so after those 5, I'm actually going to get rid of 4 of them. The one I'm going to keep is The City We Became. Frustratingly, it doesn't have a blurb, but the what? Oh, the fact that on the back it says from 3-time Hugo Award winning and New York Times best-selling author. I've not heard of them before. However, they have this really cool map at the front, which has really hooked me in. And they're quite prolific. If I look at the books that they have written, like that's a whole list of novels, which makes me think I'm going to keep them. The ones I'm going to get rid of, first and foremost, Ian Colfer, High Fire. Sounds decently interesting, but I recently read his middle grade one. These ones. Oh, sorry, we're wonky. So professional, Bethany. It's what you get for filming late at night when you should be sleeping. What was I saying? I read the middle grade ones, thought they were okay, bit meh, and although this has the most amazing, sorry about the ring light, I'm trying to show you the most amazing scale texture, I don't need it. The Legion of Flame sounds really, really interesting, but this is book 2. We purchased it accidentally. It's when Titus did my book haul, link to that video, and although it sounds really good, I don't have book 1, so I don't need it on my shelf. The next one, The Stars Now Unclaimed. I think I picked this one up because it was giving me Illuminae vibes somehow, which I still need to finish that series. Wow, so many tangents. Back into it, Bethany. But I just started reading the blurb and stopped. So I think that was a good indication. And then lastly, I have Stiletto. This sounds like Peaky Blinders in a supernatural way, and the thing that's making me think I'll unhaul it is its size. It's decently large. I'm really torn about it. I purchased it for $2, and it's got like the old school London and supernatural war. That how many supernatural London war books do I really need to read? It can be unhauled. This is going kind of surprisingly well. I did seriously think I was going to struggle with I still feel like this is too bright, or am I just really that pale in reality? I really thought it was going to be harder. How many do we have? 8. 7 left to go. All right, lower tiers. I'm not going to get rid of any of my big series. No. Keep. All right. Bottom shelf for Rooney. Alrighty. Priory of the Orange Tree is an interesting one because this is one I recently was reading with the Bethan Book Club. This was the September pick. And I got to page 144 and I stopped reading. But I don't feel like it's a DNF. It was just a massive, daunting book at the wrong time. So I think I'm going to keep it. But it might be a future unhaul. Anything else though? I really did not like Blood and Honey. And I don't see the point in keeping Serpent and Dove. If I didn't like Blood and Honey, what's the point in keeping Serpent and Dove? I'm gonna do it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That was hard, but they're gone. Oh, and you know what? To Killer Kingdom can go too. I liked it. I think it was a cover-to-cover read for me, but ultimately I'm never going to reread it, so it can go. Huh, okay. I have so much more space now. Like, that's a solid 7 inches. I mean, 2 or 3 books. Wow, Bethany. Alrighty, let's have a look at the contemporary and classics shelves. Sorry, it's going to be a bit of an awkward angle. and also it's a really unaesthetic part of my room. So they're going to ignore that by putting my face here. Also, do you like my really well matching socks? All right, let's go top to bottom. So up on the very top of this shelf, aside from the random shoebox, I have a collection of Agatha Christie's, which I'm not going to get rid of. I do have 2 books here. I need to read one and do a giveaway. So eventually one will be gone, but I'm not ready to read it yet. And the rest of them are a few of my classics that couldn't fit down on the bottom shelves and some autobiographies. Titus, can I get rid of your football, dude? Let me go ask. Baby? Oh, baby? Baby? His words were, I read halfway, it's a good book, you should read it. And the thing is, Titus and I don't have much literature to connect over. We're currently reading Tokyo Ghoul together, which is lovely. But the fact that he said I should read it, I'll keep it, okay. But I'll get rid of The King's Speech. And when I say get rid, my mum wants this. So I'm unhauling it. I'm not going to get around to reading it. I'll give it to my mum. This one, though, is back on the shelf. All right, layer 2 is anime. Definitely not getting rid of that. Then we've got my 2... Actually, no, let me be more accurate. 3 contemporary shelves with maybe some random classics woven in and like historical books and maybe some romance books. So let's have a look. Wait, how many more books do I need to get rid of to meet the challenge? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need to get rid of 3 more books to meet this challenge. Oh, that one. Alright, let me talk to you guys about my thought process right now. I have 5 books on my lap and I feel like in reality I could get rid of all of them, but some of them I'm like feeling a bit tied to. So first of all, I have Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I really liked this book, but I feel like sometimes I get trapped in like, I just have all these books for video backgrounds and photographs and consumption. Like, I genuinely have joy from this and this is my passion, but I'm just very aware that I have quite a decent collection and I want to make sure the books on here are ones that really represent books that I like. So even if I've read a book and I enjoyed it, if it's not like a wow book for me, should it be part of my collection? And I feel like Fangirl is one of those books that I enjoyed. I'm going to do it. I'm going to unhaul it. If it doesn't bring me joy, I don't need it. The other one I'm struggling to let go of is QB Bad Boy and Me. I haven't read this, but the story goes that Tay Malley is a local author, not just Kiwi, but she lives over the hill in an area I used to live in my first year of teaching. And we were reading, me and Titus were driving behind her over the hill and I saw her Instagram and then like a sticker, bumper sticker saying, I'm an author. So I messaged her on Instagram just being like, haha, driving behind you, I love books. Nice to meet you. Just trying to, you know, strike a connection. In no means intending for Marley to reach out and be like, hey, what's your address? I'll send you a copy of my book. The thing is, there's not many positive reviews. Like, I'm always honest with you guys, there's not many positive reviews, and it sounds like it's full of cliches I'm not a big fan of, but I feel like I need to give it a chance because there was a special moment there. I can't get rid of it. I'm too emotionally attached. If I read it and I didn't like it, then I'll unhaul it. The other one I'm quite emotionally attached to. I'm okay. The other one I'm emotionally attached to is Turtles All the Way Down by John Green, because it's the first John Green book I ever read. But I think I might have mentioned it before. He's one of those authors that I think is overrated. I'm sorry. His books are just okay. They touch on important ideas, like the one with the stars and the clouds on the cover. Like, you have cancer patients, I believe, and I read that one a long time ago as well. Oh my god, I'm probably like rubbing all my makeup off. I also look a little bit high. I'm not, don't worry, and I promise this is water. I just feel like I'm connected to this because it was my first book that I bought and read, because like Instagram made me do it vibes, but I don't like it, so it's going on my unhaul shelf. Oh, I'm so good. And then, wait, I said I needed to unhaul 3, so that's 2. It's a question of which of these 2 should I unhaul. The one I read and quite enjoyed, or the one I haven't read yet. The thing about me is I'm not much of a rereader. I'm not, because I'm always just wanting to consume more different stories. Okay, let me see what this is about. You know what? This one just doesn't sound interesting. Why did I buy it? I was probably sucked in by the sale. That sounds like me. I'm trying really hard to make sure I'm only purchasing books I genuinely really want to read. So I'm going to unhaul this one. It just doesn't sound interesting to me. It's about 1963. I think it might be a boy-boy relationship, but just the whole setting, contemporary Mississippi. I don't know, I'm just not interested in it. So from those shelves, 1, 2, 3, and I'm not unhauling any classics, because basically every classic I have bought is located on my 100 books I should read before I die poster, and so I've been collecting them when I see them pop up in second-hand shops so I can read them to take them off the poster. Anyway, that one can stay on the shelf, and these ones can go over here. You know what? I am quite impressed with myself unhauling those. And just having the space on my shelves feels a little bit like the pressure of reading heats has lessened, which, if you've seen my latest vlog, I'm pretty sure it'll be out by now. I've been feeling a lot of pressure to, well, not pressure. I've been busy at work, and then I haven't read anything all month, so it's not been a very successful reading month for me. But anyway, your gal needs a shower and a sleep, so thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you liked it, please consider leaving a cheeky like and subscribe down below. Thank you so much for helping me reach the goal of 1,000 subscribers in this little book nook. It means the world to me. Please join in on this community if you want to. Alright, enjoy all the places you go in your own reading adventures, and I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully a bit more coherent. Alright, love yous. Bye bye.